Alright, so something that I feel like I have to address is yesterday's comment section. While pretty much everything was positive, there was a few bad comments and one in particular that was really bad. And I just want to say that I read all the comments, and anything that you say in the comments, I'm going to hold you accountable for, right? A lot of people will say just ignore the hate and keep going, but fuck that, dude. I'm going to hold you accountable for what you say in the comments. And I want to make a full disclaimer here and say that any guide videos, opinion videos, and any mindset videos that I make are not targeted towards you as an individual. There's other people watching the video. That's something that you have to understand, and that it's not targeted at you. I'm not saying that you have to live this way. I'm not telling you how to live your life. And if you want to have fun, just have fun. You're not any less of a person for being bad at a video game. And that's something that they brought up in the comment that I was addressing earlier. And if you felt that way, I'm sorry, but that's not the message that I was trying to bring. I'm just trying to help people out who want to get better at the game and who want to follow my journey as a fighting game player. I know there's a lot of support, and I thank you guys for that, but I just had to address that because I think that not addressing it is just as good as letting it slide, and that's not okay with me. So yeah, for everybody who's cool out there, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, so you've probably been in this situation before with your back to the corner and you're getting pressured. Let's talk about some universal movement options that you can use to get out of the corner in pretty much any game, and then we'll go into some Street Fighter specific ones later on. So using our movement in the corner is pretty powerful. You can walk and block your way out, you can jump if you want to take a risk, you could even dash if you want to take a risk, or you can sort of button your way out, right? Let's put Karen to do a block stream. And you can see she went to move forward, right? She went to move forward to continue pressure. And that's because of pushback. You saw how far it had to push her back. And at that range, she can only really get crouch medium kick or stand medium kick. Now, crouch medium kick she probably won't go for because I'm already crouching. Stand medium kick doesn't combo. So we could always walk forward and maybe check her movement forward, or even dash and maybe throw, right? That could be an option that you want to try. You have to mix up the way that you want to get out of the corner, or else they're always going to have an answer for your attempts. A riskier option that you're going to have to try sometimes is just jumping. And in games with air dashes like Guilty Gear and DBFZ, this is also a very powerful tool because you can, block the pressure, jump, and then air dash out. Or block the pressure, instant air dash out. But in a game like Street Fighter or Granblue and games that don't have air dashes, it's a little bit more of a riskier option. And that depends a little bit on the character that you're playing against. So in Granblue, anti-air combos are pretty powerful, but in Street Fighter, not so much, right? I think Seth has a very good anti-air combo in context of the game that he's in. So he might be somebody that you might not want to jump out of the corner so much against. But if you're not getting anti-aired very much, then obviously it's worth a shot. Now, depending on spacing, your character's fireball, and a little bit of frame data, you can always try and fireball your way out as well. I don't really play characters with fireballs, so I'm not used to this as much, but it's very effective. If the opponent doesn't have a fireball as well, it's also a pretty good option. I'd say at about this range, you're pretty safe to throw something like G's fireball, or maybe even Rhee's fireball, to get out of the corner, and you slowly walk your way out using this instead of like a button or a dash or a more riskier option. Of course, you can get jumped in on for this, but if you space it right, you'll recover in time to anti-air or to block. And another important thing to note is your character's specific options based on whatever character you're playing or whatever game you're playing. For example, Colleen has this little icicle, right? This is very good for getting out of the corner because if you see a DP coming, you can just do this and it'll, tap them on the head. Also, she has EX Vanity Step, right? And that's very fast, as well as you can throw an attack out while you're jumping, right? So you might catch them. Knowing those little nuances about your character can mean life or death in a game. One Street Fighter V specific thing you can do is V-reversal as well. And if you get the hit on a character with an offensive V-reversal like Karen, you'll get a knockdown, and that'll push your opponent way far out of the corner. If you're on a character like Colleen or Cammy, you'll get a side switch V-reversal, so then they'll be in the corner. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope that no matter what character you play or whatever game you play, you learned something today. And if you did, please consider subscribing. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers before June 11th when Guilty Gear Strive releases. Thank you so much for watching.